more than half of our students aren't in school to be able to take advantage of that is a travesty, and it's extremely upsetting.
Indianapolis Public Schools condemning the actions of nearly 100 bus drivers tonight. Thanks for being with us. We begin tonight with a promise from IPS to punish those drivers who skipped work today, dropping the district into chaos.
The state's largest school district had to shut down its bus service, leaving thousands of kids unable to get to school. I want to start our team coverage tonight with News 8's Travis Robinson. Travis.
Bus drivers called into IPS at the last minute to let them know that they weren't going to be showing up for work today. Now, the district believes this is drivers acting out after learning that they would have to reapply for their jobs as the district switched over to a new transportation company for the next school year. Now, if that's the case, IPS says this behavior is unacceptable.
Their lack of concern for the safety of students in elementary through high school in the middle of winter is disappointing. This mass call-off has denied our most vulnerable children, including many of our students with special needs who require specialized transportation services, their educational opportunity, and disrupted the schedules of countless families.
A mass call out from IPS school bus drivers Friday morning. 71 of the district's 300 bus drivers did not come to work Friday, forcing the district to shut down all of its 305 bus routes. The result? No buses for any students, and more than half of the district students at home and out of class.
Our teachers and staff are at work today, ready to serve, ready to teach, ready to educate, and the fact that more than half of our students aren't in school to be able to take advantage of that is a travesty, and it's extremely upsetting.
According to the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, AFL-CIO, this was not a movement organized by a union. They say there have been frustrations with recent decisions made by the district, but these are employees acting independently. That decision is IPS's announcement to change transportation companies for the next school year. With that change, all drivers would need to reapply.
That is hard. We don't deny that. Transition is always difficult. So I believe that's the source of some of this, is the frustration that they are feeling about that change that's coming.
IPS is calling the absent drivers rogue and says they will all be punished for their actions. They did not go into details.
Based on our personnel policies and procedures for the number of occurrences those drivers have, there will be disciplinary action accordingly.
With the time of year, it's a real possibility that some drivers are actually sick. So IPS says they will be thoroughly investigating with their HR department.
In that case, there will be calls made to each individual person who called off to make sure that we understand specifically the context of them not being at work today.
Now, IPS says this does not change any plans to switch transportation companies at the beginning of the next school year. I'm Travis Robinson, Wish TV, News 8.
All right, Travis, thank you very much. Meanwhile, frustration tonight from parents forced to make other plans after those school bus drivers didn't show up for work today.
And News 8's David Williams sat down with one family who says they had no choice but to keep their IPS student at home.
Being at home today wasn't originally in the cards for Ariel Moore's daughter.
It is really frustrating because there's nothing I can do about it.
No school bus means Marina could not get to school today on the other side of the city.
She was supposed to have a spelling test today, and I'm not sure what else, but I'm sure she's not too broken up about the spelling test.
Indianapolis Public Schools says students not able to attend school today will not be marked absent.
Well, I'm just relieved.
Boy tells me she isn't upset at the school bus drivers.
If it happens to be because the drivers feel shafted by IPS, then I really understand. And it's unfortunate that it impacts the kids so drastically, but I'm trying to be understanding because this is their livelihoods.
Now she is looking forward to enjoying an extra long weekend with her daughter.
If you're an IPS parent, let me know what you think about all of this. Join the conversation right now on my Facebook and Twitter pages. In Indianapolis, I'm David Williams, Wish TV, News 8.
All right, so we've been getting a lot of reaction online this morning. One viewer wrote, I feel for the drivers. They're going to go through a harsh change with first student. Why wasn't the union going to do this in the first place? That's what the first person said. There was a lot of children, parents, and other employees affected by RFE. IPS did need a reality check in this case just to prove how important a bus driver is to their agenda. Another person, yes, school should be canceled today. Children, innocent victims, should not have to worry about what's going on. Stay home. Thanks for not marking them absent. Another viewer wrote in, In other words, those bus drivers went on strike to show the city that they're really needed. A lot of parents depend on them to haul their kids to school. A lot of reaction tonight from all sides of this. Now, this isn't the first time IPS had experienced a large enough shortage to affect the district. You may remember in August of 2012, drivers for Durham refused to show up to take students home on a Friday afternoon. They were angry over a change in law which made them ineligible for unemployment benefits over the summer. And the Monday after the 2007 Colts Super Bowl win, so many drivers called in sick that IPS was forced to cancel classes. When the Colts returned to the Super Bowl, a second time IPS planned a 1-hour delay.